let me first preface by saying this is a friend of mine. And so I may not be as messy as you think I'm going to be, but I have to talk about it because he's broken the internet twice this week. Nick Cannon, as you all know, I work for Nick Cannon on Wild and Out, but I still have a job to do. He had a very rough week this week. In fact, I want to say he had a very rough 24 hours. He didn't even have a rough week, just 24 hours. He's had a rough 24 hours. You know, he broke the internet yesterday with his penis. Now, I knew Nick had a big penis. I've told y'all Nick had a big penis because that's what the words in the word in the street say. Nick Cannon have a big penis. Not in my side of the street, on the straight side of the streets. But they said Nick Cannon has a large penis. Now, I never saw the penis. My first joke on Wild 'N Out, you know, I said I wanted to suck his dick. I asked him, he said no, but you know, whatever. Maybe we were in public and it was not appropriate to ask or answer. But by the way, I am waiting for a day where a celebrity who's really famous and really powerful with a big dick walks up to me and says, "Yo, I want you to suck this dick." And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna suck that motherfucker just to have the news, but I'm never gonna tell you whose dick it is. And it can't be a dick when you pull it out, because see, some of y'all got dicks like this, and when it gets hard, it goes to that. Nah, if I'm gonna suck a celebrity's dick and keep it, it gotta open, it gotta start like this and go like that. Then and only then will I put it in my mouth, because this mouth is worth $30 million now. Either way, he broke the internet when his dick got out. Okay, so I'm going to show you the dick. I'm going to risk it all tonight to show you the dick, because there's no way you can really do Dick Appreciation Day at this place without showing you the actual penis. But we censored it, right?
Well, we have the two stills in the pants, and we also have the censored.
But do you have the dick?
Yes.
Okay, because fuck a still. We're going to show the still first. Okay, so he walked out in this suit and got everybody's attention, and he let y'all see the dick through the pantsuit. Look at the look. Just look. Okay. Now, some of y'all would look at that and be like, "Oh, it's lighting, and you know, oh, it's a light, and oh no, that ain't no dick. That's just a crease in his pants. It caught the right angle." I told y'all, somebody told me he had 10 inches of salami. Now, y'all weren't satisfied with that. See, now for me, I was satisfied with that, with saying, "Oh my God, what a print." You know what I mean? Because I can get a print, and a print could take me like 3 weeks. The internet was not happy with the print. Where are you going? You got to go that way? Okay, he talked now. Y'all done heard the voice. They're going to go find you. All right. Well, listen, they weren't happy with the print. Y'all wanted more than the print. So y'all actually went and found the meat. Okay, hold on. Is it edited? Is it covered up? Okay, I'm taking a risk. If y'all fuck up my brand and get my YouTube channel shut down, it's gonna be hell to pay. Look, take it off. It's just his hair. It's just too much. It's too much going on. Well, I did confirm that it was a real photo. You put in the teleprompter. I didn't confirm. You know, I called and made some calls on that penis. But I have to say, now I get why Nick Cannon is getting all these girls, because he is going all up in your guts like Roto-Rooter down the drain, getting your hair follicles out where you can't push no shit down. I'll tell you one thing, that thing is pushing your shit down. That nigga's the fucking rib cages. Okay. Shout out to Nick Cannon and his penis and whoever made it. You know, don't you just want to see him doing jumping jacks naked? You know, he does workouts every day online. Fans responded to it, and I know a lot of you got wet. We know a lot of you got wet because some of y'all plumbing ain't never seen water. And if anything, you know, California is going through a drought. But this is what fans said. Look, take a look. This one says, "So are we not going to talk about Nick Cannon and all that and you duel or whatever sausage she got stuffed in those pants? Folk about to learn every lyric to the song Nick Cannon had." Me after seeing the Nick Cannon news. I would like to apologize to Nick Cannon's baby mamas because now I understand. Me on my way to the next Wild 'N Out Girl auditions. That was a lot. Does it matter to you if your man has because some of y'all like small penises. You know, some of y'all, me and Tiffany Haddish and Tamar Braxton just hung out at Swinging Richards in Atlanta, which is a strip club for men. By the way, the strippers were all telling us that their last day at work is January 15th because it's closing down. That's an atrocity. Swinging Richards, legendary. It's gone. Well, either way, somebody that night was telling me how they like small penises, and there was actually one dancer on stage who literally had a micro penis, and they were having their life. But Nick is rearranging plumbing. Nick's thing is, I don't want to talk about his penis because that's still my boss. I still got one more season. So anyway, y'all can talk about it. But what we are going to do is induct Nick into the Mandingo Hall of Fame. Nick Cannon has made it alongside Andre Marhold, Von Ray, Yella Beezy, Trey Songz, Safari, and now Nicholas Cannon. Ain't it something when your last name is Cannon and you got a cannon? His podcast is called Cannon Class. That could be his OnlyFans account, right? Well, all jokes aside, I kind of want to lead in with humor. Less than 24 hours later, some devastating news broke this morning when we found out that Nick's latest child died. And so before we even get into that story, because it's so heartbreaking, I was really sad for Nick. You know, he doesn't have a phone anymore, so I can't just call him. And I didn't want to DM him, and I did check on him. I did send my condolences, but his youngest child with his girl, Alyssa Scott, died. And so he actually revealed this during his daytime talk show. You know, the Nick Cannon Show is every morning on Fox. They're produced by the same people that produced Wendy Williams' show, the same people that thought Cardi B and Nicki Minaj were the same person. I don't know how these people got all this show, but whatever. He talked about the baby passing on the show. Now, let me show you a photo of the baby. This is the photo of the baby with Nick and the mother of the child. And the child was just, 5 months old? Cute little baby. So Nick shared how he and his family discovered that Zen was battling something called hydrocephalus, which is a form of brain cancer. And so they knew that the baby was going to have a problem and was not going to make it, right? They knew this, but they didn't know that the time would be cut so short. I can't even imagine how it is. I have dogs that I've only had for a month, and for 2 weeks they've been at training school, and I miss them. I can't imagine a child that you have in your room for 9 months, and then you deliver, and you have all these hopes and dreams and ideas of the kid. And Nick is a great father. We all know he loves his children. We've seen him with Mariah's twins and the other kids and other kids and other kids. But Nick went on to talk about what happened on his show, and it was so sad to watch him because he's not an emotional person. Publicly, he's just not that guy, but privately, he's not an emotional person. This is what happened. Take a look.
Over the weekend, I lost my youngest son to a condition called hydrocephalus that was pretty much a malignant invasive midline brain tumor, brain cancer, and it's tough. And
so he talked about it, and he also went on to say that he noticed that he had a cough, and so when he wanted to check it out, he had this interesting breathing. And by the time he was 2 months old, he noticed that he had this nice sized head too, a cannon's head, you know. And he said that he didn't think anything, but he wanted to take him to his doctor for a sinus of breathing, and he thought it would just be routine. And that's when they found out that he had fluid building in his head and that there was a malignant tumor, which is really sad. And the baby was only 5 months old. My hearts and prayers go out to Nick, the mother of the child, and to the baby, and to the family and all the people, Danielle, everybody around them. I'm sure everybody's hurting. It's really hard to lose a family member, but a 5-month-old baby is just devastating. So my heart goes out to all of them. And, you know, it's also sad that Nick's privacy was invaded with that photo being released. Nick is not the kind of guy that, at least that I know of, that's out here being a bad guy. Nick is actually a real stand-up person, a real good person. And so, you know, if he did something to make somebody feel like they needed to violate him, for this to happen with the baby the next day, I hope you feel really bad, because you didn't have to exploit him like that. Although we are thankful for seeing it, I wish we could have saw it from 3 or 4 different angles, maybe even like in the commission of ejaculation. But either way, it was a lot to take advantage of Nick. And so anyway, send our prayers to Nick and everybody.